Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope you all will be fine, safe, and healthy. Welcome to Science Lecture. In this lecture, we will discuss about natural environment and its resources. So, first of all, we have a little introduction towards the word environment. The word environment is derived from the French word environ, meaning surroundings. Each and everything around us is called as environment, whether it is living or non-living thing. Every organism is surrounded by materials and forces which constitutes its environment, from which it must derive its need. Environment creates favorable conditions for the existence and development of living organisms. So, for living, we must depend upon our environment. All living things and non-living things surrounded by things which is called their environment. So, its definition is everything around us make up our environment. It might be place, people, plants, animals, the air which help us to breathe. The water we drink is also a part of our environment. The food we eat, as we know that all living things need food to live. Without food, it is not possible for a living thing to live. And without food, we might die. We get this food from plants as well as from animals. Our environment also consists of dry land, which is called land where living and non-living things are found. Components of environment. There are two main components of environment, living and non-living things. Dear children, our land consists of water and dry part, where living and non-living things are found. Living things are those which can eat, grow, and move. They also breathe. But non living things do not grow, neither move, or nor they reproduce. Types of environment. Natural environment and man made environment. So, what is natural environment? All the things that occurs naturally without any human interference is called natural environment. If, for example, it consists of lakes, it also consists of green farmlands, forests, mountain, grasslands, animals, and also human beings. Living and non living things are very important for each other. Living and non living things in a natural environment. Plants are the major part of our environment. Animals are also the major part of our environment. For example, plants makes the air clean. The plants also helps in bringing out the rain. Thus, They make our environment clean and healthy. We also get food from the plants and also we get oxygen from the plants. Animals also play important role in our environment. We also get food from different kinds of animals. For example, animals are also responsible for the dispersion of seeds. They also provide us food to live. All the living things need air, food, and water for living. Living things grow, reproduce, and move themselves. On the other hand, non living things do not grow, neither move nor they reproduce. Non living things include water, soil, light, minerals, and air. Water is a very essential component of our environment. Soil is also very essential. The plants are grown in the soil. Air is also a very major component of our environment. It provides us the mixture of gases and the most important gas called oxygen. Plants also need air to grow. Then minerals. Our body also need different types of minerals to stay healthy. Different types of plants also need these minerals to grow well. The next non-living thing in our environment is light. Light is a form of energy and the sun is the major source of light. Without light, there is impossible for us to see the things. So plants also need sunlight to grow well. Without sunlight, it is impossible for a plant to grow. So that was about natural environment. We will study about its resources in our next class. So girls, next we are going to do our copy work. So first of all, you have to follow these steps to prepare your copy for the written work. On the card cover, you have to write down your name, class, and subject on the card cover. Skip your serial number because they are not confirmed yet. Now open your copies. On the card cover inside, you have to fill this inner card cover also. You have to mention your name, class, subject, that is science, classwork plus homework copy. Then you have to mention branch, that is girls 2. Then the session is 2021 to 2022. You just have to skip your teacher's name. Skip these two lines. Write down midterm in the next blank. On the next page, you have to mention page number 1. Just skip page number 1 and page number 2. We are not going to do any work on these two pages. On the next page, you have to write the writing pattern following your English copy. On page number 4, you have to write unit number and unit name. That is Unit 1, Nature, Environment and Resources. You have to give both the headings in capital formation, then you have to double underline all of the headings. On page number 5, give the heading of question answers in capital formation. On the next line, give the heading of question number 1. You have to do this work in capital formation. After that, double underline both of the headings. Draw a nice margin line by giving little finger gap. Then you have to write question number 1, and that is, what is environment? Then put a question mark. On the next line, write down answer. So as we know that this is the definition, so what you have to do, you have to give the heading of environment in capital formation. Then double underline the heading. After giving two finger gap from the next line, you have to write the answer. So, as I've told you that what is our environment? Everything around us makes up our environment, whether that is living thing or whether non-living thing. So, and everything around us makes up our environment. You have to write down the answer. Then, after completing the answer, what you have to do, you have to draw the ending line. This ending line must be on the next line, and you have to draw the ending line like this. So that's all for our written work. We just have to do one question. You have to ready the page very nicely, and you have to follow the pattern which I have told you. You have to learn this question as your homework. That's all for today. Thank you, girls.